We're here midway along the MTG pipeline route, just short of the Gibraltar Gap, which is up the hill here, and we're in the phase of works where we're clearing the corridor for construction. The work's been involved with an ecologist who's been on site, and he's been appointed to manage any fauna impacts and also make sure that Ray's not pulling over too many trees or habitat trees that we shouldn't be pushing over. And most of the trees have been cleared now, and we're just in the stage of dividing up the timber that's been felled for various purposes. One of those purposes is the providing some habitat back into adjoining woodland. That's for native ground dwelling fauna. Ray's done that on a number of occasions. He's also at the moment shearing up timber for either mulching for reuse in landscaping, or using the timber, as you can see down slope here, for the landowner wants some firewood. Pretty much every bit of the tree is reused, which is great. So have you enjoyed the experience working?
No, it's been good. It's all new to me, but we're getting into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shearing up, and I'm in front of the other machine now, just making sure it'll fit into the tub and I haven't got it too big and that sort of thing, otherwise it jams it all up.
And you've been working pretty proactively with the landholders?
Yeah, we've been getting on good with them, doing a bit of firewood for them and that sort of thing, and clearing the leaf litter and putting the wood over the fences for them and that sort of thing. It's all.
Yeah.
No, it's been good.
We're at laydown area 5, and this area is going to be used for laydown of pipe material, the pipes and the pipe material. It's a fairly large area, as you can see, and looking down in the distance, we've got some work going on with the clearing of vegetation, the mulching of vegetation, and we're also building a weed wash. This area here, looking back across the ranges, is a fairly sensitive ecological area insofar as it's they're what's called endangered ecological community, box gum grassy woodland. It's sensitive because it's listed with the federal government and the New South Wales government in the relevant legislation, but it's also sensitive because the landholders put a lot of time and effort into managing their own farm. This is productive farmland here. The area we're looking at here, where the little mini excavator is with the truck, what we're doing is a weed wash down area, and what will happen is vehicles that have to go beyond certain areas have to get washed down for weeds, because we don't want to transport any weeds to areas that don't have them. That's why we're paying respect to the landholders, because they've put a lot of work and effort into managing weeds on their property. You can also see the corridor as we walk down here. The corridor fencing is going in at the moment, and it's a fairly big job, but these fences will be up for a period of up to 5 years. It depends on how quickly the corridor is re-established and rehabilitated after we finish the job and get the landscape contractors to do the seeding and landscape planting. Most landowners have requested timber for firewood or for reuse on their own property. So you can see it needs a stockpile of decent timber. There'll be yellow box and red gums in there that are great firewood and great timber to be reused. And the machine in the distance is a mulching machine. The gentleman there will be loading that machine up, and we use that mulch for the landscape works, as I mentioned previously. The pipe arrives middle of this month, middle of May, with excavation on the pipe looking to be starting around early to mid-June. You can sort of make out the white peg here is the centre line of the pipe. So essentially it's in the middle of the corridor as you look up. We've got a fair bit of space here. We don't really want to use all this space, because the more space we use, the more we have to rehabilitate. And also the tree up here beyond my car is a tree that we've retained. That we don't see the need to remove that tree. It's a beautiful old yellow box, and that's pretty much the theory we're taking here, or the approach we're taking on this job, is minimise the clearing wherever possible. So we're on the other side of Laydown Area 5, looking, in the east towards Gibraltar Gap and heading on towards Burra Creek, where the pipe will eventually discharge. You can see the corridor in the distance. What we did is we came through and mowed a strip through here. It's easily identified for the guys doing the clearing and the fencing, that they don't stray out of that zone. People know that this is the boundary they work in, and that's it. If they have to stray outside that or do works outside that, they've got to seek approval from the relevant BWA representative, myself or one of the environmental staff. It's good so far. Things are going along pretty well with the fencing and the clearing. It's slowly, piano, and then once the corridor's set up, we're right to go. It's all good.